Good evening all. So let's discuss today about anemia. So let's start from the symptoms seen in the small kids. So what are symptoms seen in the small kids? We know they will not be having so much memory power. Yeah, the student may be active before, but now they are not at all active. They are feeling so sleepy. They are sleeping the whole night, but then also they are sleeping in their classes. So it is not a good sign. So whenever we actually tell our kid that you are not studying well, let's check that they are not anemic also. So what are the symptoms seen in elders? Yeah, in elders, in the gents and the ladies, now it have become a common disease. So in the elders, they will also be not feeling active. Some of them will not be able to sleep also. And they will be sitting and sleeping during their office hours. Not only this, they will be having vertigo, dizziness, palpitation, and they will be having an affinity to take either the paper, either to chew the paper or take the sand or take the pickles in excess. That is because blood is so much of decreased in their body and they are having these symptoms. So how much is a normal value of HB in the gents? Normal value of HB in the gents is 13 to 18 and in the ladies it is 11 to 13. Sad to tell, most of the ladies are now having HB level of 10, 9 and 8 because they are not at all taking care of their health. One of the reasons. So, not only this, actually how the ladies will be approaching a clinic. They will be telling that they are experiencing a lot of hair fall recently and their skin is not feeling so lustrous. Yes, some of them will be having this pale white. But this pale white itself indicates they are not at all healthy and they are anemic. Now, let's check about how we will be knowing it manually in our home. So, let's take our palm and what we have to do with the help of the nail, we must just press here and release. So, here there must be a reddish. As soon as within 1 to 2 seconds, the blood must rush to this is capillary filling time. The blood must rush to our palms. And we must be feeling so much of healthier. But what is happening? If it is taking more than 3 or more than 4 seconds, what does it indicate? Yes, you are anemic. This is how we know manually. So what is happening in anemia? Here actually, the oxygen carrying capacity of the cells is very much decreased. So why this oxygen carrying capacity is decreased? Some of them will be undergone any surgery. Or sometimes if they are having any piles or any ulcerative colitis, GERD or any abdominal diseases, what happens is that there is a lot of blood loss in their body and some of them will be having blood seen in their stool or blackish discoloration of the stool is seen. So this is also indicating iron absorption is not happening in the body properly. And some of them in their body iron is not absorbed properly. In another category, that is in the ladies, actually during the periods 500 ml of blood is lost. But the ladies, regarding the food, most of them are picky in nature. Picky in nature means some of them will be liking the sugar, the bakery items, the sweets, even the tea or coffee. They are addicted to that. So what is happening? Here also the blood is decreased in the body. So if you want correct blood supply in your body, please cut these items and what you have to include. So I will be telling a list of home remedies what you have to include in your diet. So let's take care of re-establishing our lost blood in our body. Then only ladies can remain healthy. And what are the other symptoms that we feel or we can see? We know that most of the ladies will be experiencing muscle cramps. Yeah, muscle cramp is not a new term for most of the ladies, isn't it? During the pregnancy time, actually we need double the hemoglobin. And I'm so sure most of them watching it will not be fulfilling that requirement. Doctor will be prescribing iron tablets, some of them will be taking it, some of them because of the constipation will not be taking it. And during the night time, you will be experiencing a sudden cramping pain on your leg. And you will be crying with the pain also. Okay, and the main thing is that you may be afraid of the fan or you may be afraid of the cold climate. Why? Because your extremities are feeling so cold. So What does this indicate? Decreased blood circulation in the body. This is what it is indicating. So these are the minor symptoms of reduced HB in the body. And if you're trying to exercise also, you will be feeling this palpitation, you will be having dizziness, vomiting tendency, etc. So let's discuss about what all food you can include in your diet. So starting from the beginning, if you're a non-vegetarian, it is very easy. Why? Because most of the non-vegetarian food contain actually red meat, salmon, fish and all contain a lot of HB in it. But it's not like that. Even vegetarians have to survive, isn't it? Yeah, you can include pomegranate in your diet, kiwi gourd in your diet, bitter gourd in your diet, dates in your diet, sesame seeds in your diet and a lot. So I'm going to list out a few home remedies that are helpful for you. So let's start taking 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds with 1 teaspoon of jaggery. You can give even sesame seeds ball to the kids who are in their menarche stage or their period starting stage. Why the kids are having the pain, or the ladies, young ladies are having the pain during their menstrual time? Because the blood is not enough pumped out of the body. So let's give them sesame seeds. Yes, sesame seeds is very good for them. And let's give 1 teaspoon of sesame seed, 1 teaspoon of honey plus half teaspoon of ghee. It is very much helpful for them. Don't forget to include drumstick leaves in their diet, because drumstick leaf contain a lot of calcium and lot of iron. It will be much more helpful for them. Let's prepare a homemade recipe. So here what we can take is that take 100 gram of gooseberry. So remove its seeds and let's crush and make it a paste. 100 ml of water and 100 ml of jaggery. So what we can do, we can prepare it as a syrup and we can take it. It is very helpful. And you can take dates. And the main thing is that let's prepare a beautiful juice. Here what you have to take, 1 glass of pomegranate juice. In the 1 glass of pomegranate juice, let's add 1 teaspoon of puffed rice and 3 to 4 dates and 10 to 15 raisins. Crush everything in a mixie jar and drink. It is actually very good in replenishing the energy level and increasing the HB in our body. So, hoping that these tips are much helpful for you, and please let me know. Thank you, dears.